Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another reading. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Gemini, this reading is divinely for you, and thank you so much for stopping on by and tuning in. And again, if you're new, welcome. So keep in mind, guys, that we're reading for a big group of Gemini, so not every message is going to resonate. This is an energy check-in. We're just going to focus on whatever that shows up and pops up, okay? So that being said, let's begin. What are the messages coming in for Gemini? What do they need to know in regards to messages in November and December? That card just flipped out for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. How are you guys doing, by the way? How is your Scorpio season going? Yeah. Shuffling for Gemini. So yes, you guys are not last this time. I know the air signs be... Gemini, y'all, Gemini, what is this? What is this? Girl, okay, let's sit down and let's talk about it. You know, something told me due to air signs. What happened? But then I got the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Hold on. Okay. Hierophant. So we have the top, four more cards. Two of Swords reverse, Nine of Swords reverse, Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles reverse. Back of the deck energy is the Knight of Wands. So a lot of you may be going into hermit mode, or you're just kind of focusing on your loved ones. You're only focusing on what you need to finish. A lot of you could be taking a hiatus. A lot of you could be thinking about taking some time off because, again, it's been relatively very hectic for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Now, for some of you, this doesn't have to be something negative, even though I did get the Tower and it's like, girl, what is going on? But let's look at it from a light perspective. Let's look at it from one way, right? Because I always try to find the light in each reading. You know what? Take Andre 3000, for example. He's a Gemini. And rather than trying to release music when he didn't feel comfortable doing it, rather than going against the grain, rather than trying to quote unquote prove himself, rather than doing something too soon, he decided to just sit it out, let life go by, and rediscover other passions, rediscover why he loves music, or why he loves showing up, or why he loves doing this and that. Finding happiness in other places rather than forcing it to be. I'm using Andre 3000 as an example for the sign Gemini because, one, he's a Gemini, and two, he's embodying the energy that this reading is all about. A lot of you guys are extremely talented. You guys have a lot to offer. You guys have so many gifts. And with that comes jealousy, it comes pressure, it comes with a lot. And sometimes, rather than fighting with people on who the fuck you are, excuse my French, but let me say that again, rather than fighting with people in regards to who the fuck you are, what you know, this and that is that, sit back, practice your craft, perfect your skill, focus on you, do what is best for you. And when it's time to show up and show out and let them know what you've been cooking, no one's going to pick it apart or do whatever because you did it when you were going to do it. You didn't fight with everyone. You didn't make it a thing. You focused on you. So again, the message for Gemini to just take a step back and let things fall as they may, and things will get revealed to you, and you will know when it's time. You will know when it's time. That's the message. And now Andre 3000, he's releasing this album, and I remember he did interviews in the past saying, I just don't feel confident to release music compared to what the sound is now. I just don't know. But you know what? He's still an artist, and that's the beautiful thing about being an artist. You will always create something out of nothing. And now we're all going to be jamming to his flute album. Literally. I'm just saying. So, yeah. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to finish what you started. This is a beautiful opportunity to pull back and, like I said in the last reading, focus on the bigger picture, focus on your goals. This is a beautiful time for Gemini to put that energy into what's going to give back to them, whether that be you're tending to your garden, preparing it for the winter. It can be getting ready for the holidays. It could be throwing a party that you want to just celebrate life. It can be planning a vacation for yourself. It can be considering going back to school. It can be also getting some form of therapy or some type of spiritual cleanse or something to where you get to speak to somebody about what it is that you've been feeling, because a lot of things have taken place or a lot of things have happened. And now you're being brought to a place to reflect, to think this through, and to make some necessary choices. On a lighter scale, this could just feel like, okay, it's time for me to renovate my home. It's time for me to deep clean my space. It's time for me to change things around. It's time for me to declutter. It's time for me to let things go. It's time for me to focus on what I need to focus on, because maybe this year was pulling me away from everything else but me, and I want to come back to me. Like, I'm hearing Gemini say, okay, I need to focus on me, or I need to focus on my goal because this is distracting me, or this person is distracting me, or I could be getting in the way of getting this done. Whatever that it is, I do feel that the positive thing that came out of this reading is the fact that a lot of you are recognizing what truly deserves your undivided attention, what truly deserves your time. That is the positive that I'm getting from this. A lot of you in the month of November and December may also be seeing someone for who they are. Gemini, I have to be honest with you, get ready to lose a friend or to lose a connection. But a lot of you saw this coming already. A lot of you kind of had a feeling anyways. Whoever that you're thinking about is the person that I am talking about. Get ready to make a shift, or get ready to realize that you were lied to about something and you're finding out the truth. For a lot of you, this just kind of feels like the puzzle pieces are all falling together. Everything that did not make sense before, it's starting to make sense now. So this is why there's something so powerful about letting the chips fall where they may. Let these things happen and let time reveal everything to you. The biggest mistake that you can make is try to rush this, or try to send the first blow or send the first shot, or try to speak without getting all of your facts and all of your information, because then you can make a fool out of yourself if you ended up getting the wrong information or you end up being wrong. That is a vibe here in this reading. So when I'm telling you, Gemini, your best bet is to shut the bleep up and just wait. That's literally the best thing that you can do right now. Even if you feel like you have the truth, even if you feel like you have the tea, even if you feel like you have the information, or you feel like you have the right to say what it is that you need to say, more is going to get revealed to you that's going to help you put things together. However that it looks like. This could be manifesting at work. This could be manifesting within a person that you've been suspicious about. This could be something that's going on in your current relationship right now. This could be something that's happening around you or towards you. Whatever that it is, you're being called to be still for a reason. Unfortunately, the energy from the last reading is still here. And I'm saying unfortunately because this feels very uncomfortable for Gemini. This feels very much so who is lying and who is telling the truth. What is real and what is fake? I want to get to the bottom of it, is where Gemini is coming from. I'm going to say just wait for these answers to come towards you, because they will. And if it's not a major tower moment, if it's not people, this is definitely a spiritual awakening. If you've been having a hard time deciphering your dreams, if you've been having a hard time pulling cards on yourself and not understanding what God is telling you, if you've been having a hard time understanding your professors and your teachers, there's just something about praying about it, setting the intention for clarity, and these answers are going to be coming towards you. You will know what you need to do by the end of this year, but I do feel like divine intervention is going to step in. I do feel like whatever that this is, whatever tower moment that happened, whatever truth that got revealed, God is going to step in and clear it away. So it's not for you to fight in the hurricane. It's for you to take shelter, like I said before, and wait for the storm to pass. So turns out I came back into Gemini's energy and that storm is still going on. So if you feel like you're being lied to, you probably are. Just wait for this to reveal itself, and it will. I really feel like for a lot of you Gemini, the last piece of the puzzle is literally just gonna fall out of the sky and land in the palm of your hand. That's the beauty in all of this. And with the Six of Pentacles reversed, whatever that this is, it's something that's already owed to you. It's something that you've been waiting for. On a plus side for Gemini, I do feel that when it comes to career, things are going to get revealed in regarding to the workplace. I also feel that this is a beautiful time for Gemini to start considering, am I happy at my job? Do I like where I'm at? Do I want to take on more hours? Do I want to lessen my hours? Do I want to go back to school? This is just going to be that time. Whatever that happened this year, that was a huge setback, whatever financial hurdle that you went through, whatever relationship hurdle that you went through this year, whatever that you're going on in your career life, where whatever that's going on, be still and come up with a decision on what it is that you need to do. First card regarding your romantic life, the divine is saying to know your worth. Regarding your love life, the advice regarding your love life is to know your worth. You are not asking for too much. You're asking for what is required. And if they're not able to meet that, then you already know what to do, Gemini. The next message that's showing up for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, know your worth. Know that you're divine. We also have patience, but the card is showing up reverse. And then we have separation, but the card is also showing up reverse. I can honestly say if a lot of you are in a love situation or a love triangle or whatever the case, this person is going to come back. This person is going to reach out. This person wants to have the last say, or this person wants to speak their piece, because Gemini, they are noticing that you've been distant or you have just been not communicating at all. I don't know, Gemini. I feel like the most powerful thing you can do, again, is to just remain quiet right now. Do your job, show up, and go home right now. Just let people show you why you were right from the beginning. Quality time is necessary. For my Geminis that are in happy relationships and connections, we have quality time. We have codependency reverse. I'm getting a sense of overworking or not spending time with one another, having terrible codependency dynamics when it comes to doing something too much or depending on something too much. Spirit is saying to create balance and spend time with your partner. Show them that you care, show them that you love them in that way. For those of you that are in happy connections, but for those of you that have been dealing with, we got the confusion card. For those of you that's been dealing with an upheaval in your love life, 1 minute you guys are good, the next minute it's turning left, or transparency is not being practiced here. I do feel that, again, you are going to settle this once and for all. The King of Cups reverse showed up earlier in your reading. This is going to start revealing itself to you. Gemini, all I'm going to say is 2024 is going to be a very powerful and amazing year for Gemini. I just feel that 2023 was kind of a little wacky, a little wonky. In my honest opinion, when I shuffled for Gemini, this is the hardest that it's been for Gemini, because a lot of you guys have literally been forced to let something go or to change how you're doing things, to change how you show up. A lot of you have been feeling beaten down by everything, misunderstood, not being appreciated. So the fact that you're being called to be silent and to go within and to really start planning how you want to show up and show out is very, very important. So when I say that Gemini is going to have a very powerful year next year, so all of the people that you know that are Geminis, if you've been noticing that they've been having kind of a hard time but still trying to do their best, they're going to get the last laugh in 2024. It's just going to be a powerful time for Gemini. For the mutable signs, it's going to be a beautiful time for Scorpios, Aquarius, Gemini, especially Geminis. It feels really, really good for you guys. reinventing yourself and showing up is going to be really, really good for you guys going forward. So that's what I'm seeing for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. What has been going on, guys? What has been happening? The card that showed up is Just Breathe. A lot of you guys are overdue for a vacation, or reaching out to a good friend, having a nice sleepover, just doing things that bring comfort. But if a lot of you have been searching for clarity, if you've been looking for the truth, I promise you, Gemini, the truth is going to come out. And remember, because a lot of you ask for the truth, you have to be prepared for that truth to come. Hate to sound like a fortune cookie, but a lot of you guys are praying for something and it's coming. And a lot of you have been praying for clarity. It's coming. And whatever you do with it is what you do with it. But my advice to you is when the information comes, move accordingly. Move accordingly. Move accordingly. Practice what you've been preaching. Cut them off and do what is best for you, Gemini. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I love you guys as always. Leave a comment down below if this reading resonated. Yeah, girl, I see it here, and they're coming back, and you're gonna get the last word. And even if they're coming back, you might not even have a conversation. It's just gonna be like, ha, I knew you were gonna do that, block. Whatever that this is, Gemini, you are in your right to move forward. Just, again, Five of Wands, please choose your battles. Anyways, yeah, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your input regarding this. This is the reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. You guys will rise above it, whatever this is. The truth shall be revealed. And that's your reading. Mwah. Bye, guys.